But we were talking about Egypt, and man, I've been watching a lot of videos on that here recently. They're thinking that the pyramids may be thousands of years older than they originally thought.
Yeah.
Because apparently they have a better understanding now of water erosion on ancient stuff like that. And I think that the pyramids and the Sphinx was supposed to be like 4,000 years old or something like that. But now that they better understand the water erosion, they're thinking that it could be 12 or even more thousand years old. So that's 8,000 years we got wrong.
Yeah.
Right there for decades now.
How did they get those tons and tons of pounds of rocks way up in the air? How do you think?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I mean, I've tried to like listen to every single theory.
Yeah.
And at the end, it's still a guessing game.
Yeah.
Like somebody said, oh, they probably built a ramp. Well, they done the math on that of how big of a ramp you would actually need. And I mean, it would have been bigger than the actual pyramid itself by the time you had to keep creating the slope and yada, yada, yada. How, you know?
Here's how I think they built it. I think people then were smarter than people are nowadays.
Well, they said something about, like, I heard one theory about how they moved the rock, because some of these rocks came from hundreds of miles away. They would, like, wet the sand somehow, and that made it easier to move. Have you heard that one?
No, I don't think so.
But like you were saying, like, they knew how to...
They knew what to do, like little details that we overcomplicate.
Exactly.
We probably see how they done it. If we could go back and see, we'd be like, duh.
Yeah. but our modern age minds just, we think that, of course, it had to be aliens because they have to have technology. But why did they have to have technology?
You remember the pipeline that burst off the Gulf of Mexico a couple years ago? Mm-hmm. And they didn't know how to fix it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a...
And then the nuclear reactor in, was it Japan?
I think so. I think I remember that.
Yeah, that was going down. It was like going to blow up. And they built it in like the 50s. Yet they didn't know how to fix what they'd built.
Buddy, we shoot ourselves in the foot every single day, you know. I've heard like really dumb theories too, because like apparently that everybody tries to blame like the pyramids on aliens or something like that, or maybe a lost civilization. And one of the theory in like a lost civilization that was technologically advanced, that maybe some catastrophic event took place and wiped everybody out. That's the theory that a lot of people try to believe. And one way that they dismiss that theory is some scientists will say, like, they haven't found any water bottles from back then or any plastic or whatever. But what if they were just so advanced that they didn't need stuff like that back then? Like you said, they knew how to use natural resources to accomplish these amazing feats and didn't need any of that technologically advanced stuff.
I think they diverted water. That's my opinion.
See, that was like the theory about them wetting the sand, because apparently they, like water was used a lot back then, because the desert wasn't like a desert back then. They actually had some rainfall down there, and it's fascinating to read stuff like that, because I mean, like there's these I don't know what you call them, like pillars, I guess, in the King's Tomb that are, I forget how many feet off the air, but it's several. It's way up there, like 50 feet in the air or something like that. And it's sitting on pillars like this, kind of like Stonehenge. Yeah. How in the world they get that up there? Like it's really crazy to think about. But you have places like that, and Machu Picchu, Stonehenge. You know that they knew something. Yeah. They figured it out somehow.
They were smarter than we are.
Yeah.